They say it's about more than blood, it's faith, freedom, and brotherly love. We're the Hanger Brothers standing tall, bourbon in hand and a prayer for all.
Welcome back to the Hanger Brothers podcast number 2.
Episode number 2.
Episode number 2, where faith, freedom, and brotherly love is our credo. And where we meet over a good pour of bourbon.
We do meet over a good pour of something.
Yeah. I'm your host, or we're your hosts.
Yep,
I'm Kevin.
Kevin.
Nick.
Sooch.
And this is our guest,
Today
Sooch.
we've got our really good friend, Sooch. He's come here because he is a local bourbon connoisseur, and he happens to own a chain of amazing liquor stores.
Yeah, high spirits here in
Thanks for
the.
having me here, guys.
Yeah, glad. Yeah, thanks for joining us,
We've been
man.
drinking bourbon for a while together,
Yeah,
and might as well. That was a great idea. Whoever was it? Was it yours or yours?
Huh?
it was kind of a mutual. Yeah,
Rachel? Cool. Well,
yep.
I'd always been thinking about doing something like this and sharing our experiences and passing it on to other bourbon lovers.
Right?
But I'm glad you took the step.
Yeah. I mean, we've literally been sitting at your desk going, we could literally be making a
Yeah,
podcast
right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think that's how great stories built up.
Well, let's see. Get our viewers to go ahead and pour a glass of your favorite bourbon, scotch, wine, whiskey, whatever, tequila, and sit back and hang in there with us for about an hour.
Yep. Have a sip with us while
Yep.
we're having a sip and talking about all the things that make us the Hanger Brothers.
What makes us the Hanger Brothers? But we've got a couple picks for you today. One of them, these gentlemen here went to the distillery,
Hard Truth.
Hard Truth.
Hard Truth Distillery, yeah, right here in the heart of Indiana,
Yep.
Bloomington, Indiana.
Yep. But we're going to sample that, and we have a surprise too. So
Oh, yeah.
we're not going to reveal that one just
We've
yet.
got a big surprise. So, Sooch, if you want to tell us a little bit about this real quick,
Yep.
and we'll get it
Here,
open.
let's get this up here on the screen, and then
Yeah. So this is the first ever release of a bourbon single barrel from Hard Truth. They have made their name for the last 5-6 years by producing amazing juice with bourbon rye. They started with rye actually.
Yep.
With a sweet mash rye, which was an instant hit
Oh, yeah.
all over. And Brian, their master
Yeah, I was going to
distiller,
say, Brian Smith, he's a magician.
he's the magician. He's turning into one for sure.
Yeah.
And they started with, I think, the creamier stuff. What was it, the bourbon cream?
Oh, right. Yeah,
creams. Yeah.
They had to create some cash flow, so they did that. They
I think that was a good business strategy.
Yep.
right.
Get the ball rolling, and then came up with their sweet mash rye.
Yeah.
I think initially it was sourced from someplace, and then they started aging it in their own warehouse.
Right.
But the good thing was they made their own juice and let it sit, and were not real hungry like a lot of other.
Right. Yeah, they didn't have to have the sales today.
Yes.
Did they start off with any vodka or gin?
Yeah, they had.
They did a little bit of that,
gin,
yep.
Yep.
Yep, and
Everything else,
actually,
But bourbon,
if,
yeah.
if you
They were
like,
aging it though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were aging it.
So,
if you're a Fireball fan, they've got a cinnamon vodka that will
is
knock
such
the
an
socks off
amazing-
of it.
I would say a Fireball if you're a cinnamon fan.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. Yeah, just get away from that stuff.
You never know. We might end up doing that.
Hey, you never know. Never know.
Never.
Never know.
Yeah, but anyways, coming back to this particular bottle. So this is the first ever bourbon release from them guys in a single barrel.
Single barrel,
In
yep.
a single barrel. And we were fortunate enough
So Sooch and I and Brian.
that location,
Oh.
that store, for releasing the first ever.
Yeah.
And thanks to Brian Smith.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jeff McCabe, their owner.
Yep.
He's taken this place from a normal beer distillery into an amazing nationally renowned distillery.
Oh yeah, they're nationwide. You know,
Yeah.
they're hitting California and all everywhere. So
Last time I talked, it was 22 states.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But here in the heart of Indiana, bringing up such a great bourbon. Indiana is known for MGP,
right.
Yep.
and then a few other distilleries. But I think next year or so, if somebody's talking bourbon in Indiana, Hard Truth.
Hard Truth's going to be in that conversation, aren't they?
And Starlight will be. It's kind of they're
Yeah.
really making a name for themselves here
Starlight's
recently.
there as well. There's French Lake Distilleries.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all bringing proud to our neck of the
Oh,
woods.
yeah. Yeah, the Kentucky line is going a little north into Indiana,
Yeah, when people think about bourbon, they always think Kentucky.
right?
You know, and I think it's a misconception still. When most of the non-bourbon drinkers even a lot of bourbon drinkers bourbon has to be made in Kentucky.
Right?
Nope.
No, not at all.
Yep.
Not at all. As long as you meet certain criteria, which I don't know if you guys already talked about it or not, but
Nope. If you've got that,
yeah, it has to be at least
51%
corn.
Made in the
Made,
contiguous United States, right?
yeah, and then brand new white oak American barrels.
yep.
It's a bourbon.
It's a bourbon.
Now, whiskey is made in Tennessee, correct?
Well, it can be made anywhere.
Anywhere.
Bourbon is also whiskey.
Correct. So whiskey, though, is worldwide.
It's a broader term.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. Scotch, a whiskey.
I'll start opening that.
I think we should start opening that. Now,
I mean, keep talking.
do you, you know the age on this?
So it's not listed on the label, but I think we label it Nick's Pick because me, him, and Smith, the master distiller, we all three sat and tried. What was it, like 7 or 8
Yeah.
options. This was not the most aged bourbon barrel out there, not the least either, but I think this was right in the middle, about 5.5 years.
Yeah.
But boy, this tasted like
It outkicked its coverage.
awesome.
Yeah, I've not sampled it yet. You guys, you've actually had a little bit of this, haven't you?
More than a little bit that day, so
Do you know, do we know the mash bill on it?
It's Mash Bill 1.
Mash bill 1. And then is it obviously 51% corn? And then what's the remainder of it? Do we know?
I don't know exactly what that is, but it's a sweet mash bourbon. That's a barrel strength. It comes in at 113.3.
me personally, I don't go into details on.
Yep, to 5
I don't
year.
want to unfold every layer, like what was made for.
Right?
Drinkability.
Right?
Very high, right?
Oh yeah. I was sold
Yeah.
on the first sip here.
You're like, I'm good.
Yeah, that was awesome sitting down with Brian. Just hearing the story and talking about it firsthand and knowing that that's literally the very first single barrel pick that they've done. It was like, whoa. That's the first of many, many to
So
come, I would imagine.
Let's listen to this. Oh, that's a good
Love the
pop.
sound.
That's a good pop. All right, let's get our
All right,
glass.
Mr. Shekel.
Thanks for hosting us, Mr. Shekel.
Oh, no, thanks for coming, Sooch.
Always a pleasure. I love your setup here.
Wow,
That's
thank you.
awesome. Yeah. I know you've always been talking about your awesome collection, but
Getting you over here.
yeah, finally I get to see it.
Absolutely.
How you think? How we feel about that?
We can always
Check
add
the
more.
nose here real quick.
Well, cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Uh,
guys. Cheers.
And it's a tribute to Mr. Brian. That's
Thank you, Brian.
his product. My goodness, that nose is.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm getting caramel.
Proof, yeah.
Even like some sweet vanillas.
I think it checks all the boxes.
It does check all the boxes.
Initially,
Wow.
With your nose and your tongue.
This is their first single barrel they've done.
Yep.
Yes.
Ever. We got the first one.
First single barrel of a bourbon
Ever.
Yeah.
They've done some rye barrels, not some, quite a few rye barrels.
Gotcha.
And they're known for the sweet mash rye. And it was a big hit in the Midwest, and I think they're now exploring the coast as well.
Yep.
But if
All right.
Black cherry to me.
I'm not good at
Little vanilla.
Yeah.
my taste buds are decent.
All right, Shekel, you're the only one that hasn't tried it, so
Nick, you didn't share your pour with him? last
Oh wow, that's amazing.
I told him you had
Got a
to
little
wait.
heat on that back end just from the proof, but
You'd never know it was 113.
no, not at all. That drink's like a 95,
Yep.
And honestly,
and the heat isn't. I mean, honestly, it's not bad at
I
all.
don't think there's any heat at all.
No.
No,
And like I said earlier,
that's phenomenal.
this tastes like a
That's phenomenal. Oh yeah,
So, the first time I had this, I compared it to a very well sought after bourbon that's aged 12 years in a black label.
that's
Mhm.
exactly what I said.
Yeah, yeah.
Tastes
yeah.
like a
I don't
weeded
wanna name it,
bourbon.
but-
right. Yeah, I may have it back
I mean,
here, but
It
you
just
know,
rolls off your
Oh yeah.
tongue. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
it's not the one that just is oily and fills you up, but when it hits, you get a ton of bouquet of lots of different flavors.
That tells a lot about bourbon. Good bourbon, like age is just a number.
Right?
Just at 5 years,
Yeah.
I mean, you can have it in I don't know, maybe 7 years. This might turn funky or something, you know.
no. But look at
So-
the. I mean, you can tell the viscosity. I probably can't see it on the
Yeah,
T or on the
the leg-
screen,
legs
but
It's got
man,
legs.
oh, it does have some legs on
And I
that.
think that's where the art of the master distiller comes in, where you got to check every batch, every barrel, keep checking it every few months, every so often. So try to pull it out and bottle it at the right time.
Right?
You know, it's like just aging bourbon doesn't mean it's going to keep getting better.
True.
Yeah, so I
Very.
think
That is very true.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your relationship with Hard Truth, the master distiller. So how did that emerge? Obviously, being an owner of a very well-known and reputable liquor store with multiple locations here didn't hurt. But did they approach you? Did you approach them? What was that? How did that relationship develop?
So it was, to begin with, just a normal, typical sales pitch from somebody, and as a retailer, you know, trying to look at what's new in the market. But you know what? Their toasted coconut rum,
Right.
that's the one that took them on the national map.
Okay,
Oh yeah, toasted coconut rum.
I've not had that one.
Didn't they go international with that?
You know what? When you mentioned that, so if you're in Bahamas,
Yeah.
there are a lot of resorts
Yep.
that's on their well and on their bars.
That's so surprising. That'd be a well.
You travel all the way to Bahamas from Indiana, and you end up drinking an Indiana rum.
That's awesome.
Why not? Right?
Why not?
Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah. But so that was such an easy drink, and I think that's a dream rum for the mixologists as well. I instantly said, you know what, we got to bring this in, and you know, we sampled it to our customers, and since it was not widely available, I mean, we attracted a lot of attention.
Oh yeah.
So, and that was the starting point.
Sure. And at the end of the day, you've got to be able to sell what
yeah.
what they're putting in your hands. So.
Yeah, that's the key, right?
So what like when you look at your relationship in terms of volume, how does that work between, you know, a liquor store and a distiller? Do they look at volume? Do they look at price point? Do they, obviously you've got a local relationship being that we're in Indiana and they're just 2 hours north of us here.
Yeah, so I can tell you, a distillery is a way big institution to focus on just one or two small retailers like me. But I could be a guinea pig for them, like we talked earlier.
Test market.
Test market, like,
Yeah.
okay, if it does decent, you know, what's the feedback? What else can we do they don't want to invest too much into finding something that it didn't work on the retail level.
Right.
You know, so I think that was where we clicked initially, where instant feedback. I knew the owners,
Yep.
I knew the master distiller, and there was nothing lost in translation or translation there. And I think that's what we built our relationship on that. And end of the day, relationships are built, but you've got to provide a good product.
Right.
too.
It's gotta- it's all gotta be
Bringing up
there.
A pretty good point. The Hanger brothers, we all have that in common.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's actually goes to the Bible verse we're going to talk about
You know
in a
what?
little while.
Yep.
Now that you mentioned Hanger Brothers, I think most of our viewers, listeners, they'll associate somebody else with them and say, "Hey, I think you and me are Hanger Brothers."
Oh, yeah.
Hey, me and him are Hanger Brothers. You know.
Right.
Well, what we say is, whatever puts a hanger in your smile.
Oh yeah.
Because in our very first episode, we talked about, well, what does a hanger brother mean? It's like, well, when you, it's when you've had enough to drink a little bit, you know, and you're smiling.
Oh yeah.
You got that coat hanger going, right? But hey,
Won't go away.
what puts a hanger in your smile, right? And what means is what makes you smile.
But it's also the credo that brings you together.
Yep.
Right.
Faith,
Freedom and brotherly love.
I
Yep.
mean,
Now that you mentioned that, you know, Hanger Brothers, I think me and Brian together were Hanger
Yeah,
Brothers.
I guarantee you are. Well, and what we hope is we can ask him to join us either remotely or in the bar here. I almost said studio.
yeah, studio.
This is far from a studio. This is my home bar, by the way. But
Yeah, you're gonna make a lot of people jealous.
yeah, well, I don't know. There are a lot of good collections out
You
there.
made one person jealous here.
Whatever. Yeah, you go to his liquor store, you get every bourbon that you could imagine. But I appreciate that.
But that's where I make my money. I
I'm-
don't take it home.
I don't take it
I have
home.
to sell it to make money.
Where's the funny button?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny button.
I like that part.
Yeah, I like the funny button. But we want to get Brian on, and it would be great if you would rejoin us for that.
Oh,
You
sure.
know,
I'd love to.
we could get all four of us here. We'd have to scooch in a little bit,
You
but
get me the longer version of the mic, so I don't have to.
I know we will.
Yeah, well,
next time
we'll help him out.
we'll have that set up. But yeah, you know, it's
All about budget.
Oh, yeah.
we're a little budget conscious right now in this in as young as we are in our podcasting.
I'm
But
looking for sponsoring me.
Not till at least our third or fourth episode.
that's right. Yeah.
That be
But-
tomorrow?
Right, yeah. But you know, it's we hope this thing grows legs. We don't know where it's going to go. It's hard to so we talked about schedule before we sat down. It's hard to get everybody together, right?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you're a busy guy. I am. He is. But to be able to bring us together for an intimate setting to speak with everybody,
I
to
think
have a
that's
good
That's a good
conversation.
problem to have, being busy, you know?
Being busy, it's a
Yeah,
good
you're
problem to
busy.
have.
That means you're doing something
You're,
constructive.
you're doing something good, right?
Yeah.
But so let me ask you, what said? You know, I want to open a liquor store. What got?
You don't want to.
I don't want to
You
know.
don't want to open a liquor store.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's everybody's dream.
Oh, yeah.
But what was the catalyst? What was like? You know what? I want to go do that.
So here's the thing. This is how it happened. I moved from Houston, Texas in 2007. Okay. And I was in a different business, in a C-store business. And I was, at that time, I was working for somebody else, and I was trying to buy something off my own. Houston was way too expensive for me. A friend of mine, he moved to Evansville, Indiana, and he said, hey, nice place. If you want to swing by and look around here, yeah, that's what I did. Found a place in Hobson, Indiana. So what happened was there was this C-store that I was looking into buying, had a liquor store next to it, or attached to it. So they would only sell it in
A combo.
in a combo.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up, and now,
By happenstance.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that'd be what, 18 years later, I'm only doing liquor stores and no gas stations.
Yeah.
Yep,
There you go.
Get rid of that stuff.
And again, at that point, it was a 5-year plan. The Southern Indiana gave us so much love and
Yeah.
affection. And brothers like you.
Well, your
And
Cross
you've
Point
given
store,
a lot back to
man,
the community as well.
and he has given back to the community.
And then community is, our customers are the one who teach us a lot about what to bring into the stores. So us as retailers might know a little bit about a lot of products, but our folks, our customers, our community, when they go out, travel, or even if they're trying something at home, they're expert in that one particular thing.
Yep.
So they try it, they come looking for it, or let us know like, hey, this product, this is how it tastes. And we try to grasp all that information and pass it on to our employees. And, I'm not trying to teach retail here, but since we're talking,
Got to give back, don't you?
Yeah. So the best thing is that, and to my fellow retailers as well, customers are the best source of information.
They give you the good feedback, good or bad, right?
Good,
Retail
bad.
customers,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great experience or a horrible experience.
That's why, coming back to the single barrels, we take pride in, because every single barrel is not the same.
Right.
When we pick up a single barrel, it's got our name on it, So now, because everything else that you sell in a retail place,
Everybody's got it. It's a commodity.
It's a commodity, You can go to ABC Liquors, XYZ Liquors, they all have the same product.
Right.
So the single barrels is one that sets you apart, because that's your pick. This is what you feel when you go to a distillery picking up barrels. Like, this is my kind of a taste, or my customer's kind of taste.
Yep.
And that
Nice.
makes.
And you're able to provide that feedback directly to the distillery too, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
It's like, here's what I'm hearing about this product, this mash bill, whatever. People either absolutely just love it, it just flew off the shelves, or hey, look, we might need to tweak this formula a little bit.
Oh yeah, and they take it positively as well.
Good.
Yeah.
And then it's not just me liking something when we go to do a pick. Nick's been with us for a few barrel picks as well. It's like, I love this one, but I think my customer base, our neck of the woods, people like this taste
XYZ.
profile.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Well, it's even like Four Roses.
yeah.
When we were there, it's like, okay, here's my top pick,
Yeah.
but we already picked that one. We want to get through all of the different picks.
We've been
So-
trying to get our vertical done over there.
Yeah, get the vertical.
We're halfway through.
Yep. Getting close.
So of the 10 recipes,
Yep.
I think we've lined up 5.
Well, and I mean, you've been in the game long enough. You've become a little more sophisticated in your flavor profile, right? And you probably could handle a little bit more maybe heat on the front end versus some people just can't do that, right?
I think that's a plus and a negative at the same time.
Yep.
Just because you keep sipping the same and you can manage that, it's hard to sell that, because for a lot of people, it might be
It's just too hot.
It's too hot. And initially, I think it's the phase in the bourbon field as well, where a few years ago it was all about higher proof, more aged bourbons, as high. We've sold some hazmat barrels. High, like right at 140s.
Yeah, you get to 140, that's so hot. But what's interesting about bourbon and whiskey too, but what I have found, and I don't know much you guys, but the higher the proof, the better the flavor.
So, yes and no. It's debatable. And trust me, a few years ago, I was on the same page. Why dilute it if you can get at the... I'm a fan of a barrel strength,
Yep.
but
About
not the
100.
highest proofs.
120 proof maybe,
Yeah, so-
or lower.
If
Well,
it's
130.
if it's a barrel strength at 113, like this,
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Well,
Pretty good juice.
You guys just got an Old Forester that's 130.
Yes, right at 130.
It's got
It's hot.
no alcohol taste to it at all.
It's hot, but yeah, it's smooth.
Most of the lighters we did was always 130 plus,
Yeah.
128 to 134, 35.
Gotcha.
Right.
So let me ask you, what from the time you started in the business, obviously you kind of got into it by like, well, I got this, I got to do something with it, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know what, this is my core business.
Yeah.
So from the time you started, you said it was 18 years ago, 19.
Yeah.
what's been the biggest change, or maybe the biggest change, and then what's the largest hurdle you've had to overcome, to present day?
So hurdles could be personal and on the business side. Personally, I was a Scotch drinker, so it took me longer than if I was a bourbon drinker initially to step on the bandwagon and get into the bourbon single barrel craze. I think I was lagging behind on that, but once I got into bourbon, I was like,
I'm hooked.
oh man, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I was missing this.
Well, so I've never been a Scotch fan, but there are a couple that I do like. Right, I won't go into that here, but because most of them are really peaty, right? Depends on the area of the country it comes from.
That's right.
Yeah, but
I think that's a misconception again with a lot of non-Scotch drinkers that Scotch is peated.
Yeah, Kevin.
yeah. Hey, what do I know?
Yeah,
It's really peak.
Well, no, it does. Where it comes from, right?
Yeah, so where it comes from, yeah. So, and that's a very good point because every region has its own taste and peat level. With bourbon,
The flavor profiles.
profile.
I mean, it's from here to here, right? I mean, or even wider.
Scotch, I think it's an acquired taste too.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming back to your question, so on the business side, the hurdles were like, okay, if you're not in the single barrel programs, there's a lot of investment. You don't know if it's going to be a big hit, if people don't like, because this is what you picked out for the customers. It's different than your everyday bourbon of the same brand.
And if people don't like it,
Yeah.
you're sitting on it.
I'm sitting on it. Yeah, I can only drink so much, right?
Yeah. Well, I like it, but nobody else does.
Yeah. So those were. I mean, other than that, the biggest hurdle now is the market's flooded.
What?
Flooded.
I was getting ready to say, so today versus 3 years ago.
3 years
when
ago.
you would get a single barrel store pit or single barrel in, like it was people lined up and that thing was gone in how
Yeah.
long? 2
Short-
weeks, 3 weeks?
For
Yeah.
a short period of time, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen barrels going out of the door in 2 hours,
Yeah.
and I probably have barrels
They're
from
still there.
three
yeah.
years back.
Yeah.
I still have some left.
Yep. And they're good.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can only drink so much.
All right. You
can only share.
can't drink it all. Yeah.
Well,
But feel free to always bring something by here that maybe people didn't like. I mean,
and if
yeah,
you guys
You
want to
know what,
swing by, like,
I'll take it. Yeah.
Jokes apart, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
'Cause,
You just hand it out.
I mean, I can present it to your customer base here. And
So, and that is one thing that, do you have programs where you can take bottles and put like our company name on it and
oh yeah, for
deliver it to, because I want to,
oh no, we're
gonna talk to you
we're
about
doing
that.
Some
Yeah.
hanger
We're
brothers.
we're going to do some Hanger Brothers bottles. I think that as this thing grows legs, I mean, I could see us doing that, right? And we handing those out. Maybe somebody, if there's a contest,
I see it coming
possibly.
sooner than later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so talking to Brian Smith 2 weeks ago when you did your barrel release,
Mhm.
I said, "Hey, Brian, the market of bourbon is down 30% year over year.
Uh-huh.
How are you combating that?" He said, "Nick, we are a specialty brand. We're going in, we're creating things that people like, and we're doing things like this single barrel, and we're actually growing year over year while the market's shrinking. So how do you see what Hard Truth is doing differently than the big guys that have been around for a while?"
I think neither the big guys who have been around are hurting,
Yeah.
nor is guys like Brian and Jeff and Hard Truth hurting because they're doing it the right way.
They're doing it the right way.
I think
They're growing the market
they're going about
the right way.
so the non-authentic people who just wanted to
It was a grab.
Yeah.
There were companies that invested billions of dollars.
Just because bourbon was
Mainly just PE companies.
bourbon was in demand.
Yep.
I mean, you could see
Yeah.
strangest labels
The
coming
same
out.
black label 12-year company, they put a lot of money in there.
Oh yeah, I mean, so not just that, but a lot of others put in a lot of money too. But then you see like hundreds of labels showed up, and they were all mostly bottled juice.
Mhm.
You know, MGP,
MGP, yeah.
or there's other distilleries who would like outsource. you
They
know.
make some good stuff,
Yeah,
But-
but
coming in
why pay
Right.
double the
they're,
price?
they're charging $150 for a bottle that's not proven anything.
I mean, you can go on liquor shelves and find bottles for $30 for same juice.
Yep,
You know,
same thing.
so and that
Same distiller,
and
same.
that's a problem for us retailers too. Like we try to bring in different stuff,
Yep,
but luckily the customer base here is so educated
yep.
because we are so much in the vicinity of these distilleries.
Yeah.
Drivable distance.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
You
you're,
can make a day trip.
yep, Kentucky, Nashville, or Tennessee,
Yeah.
several in Indiana now. I mean,
You have,
yeah.
you have your breakfast.
Yep.
Head up that way.
Yeah, we're 2 hours away from a five bourbon
Yeah.
tours.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or-
And then, so a lot of time customers tell us that, hey, do you have this? This just got released. I said, okay, I didn't know that, man.
Right.
Yeah.
There's so many,
There's
right?
so many,
There's
yeah.
so many. And you go into your liquor store, and I will say your Cross Point store obviously is your flagship, right?
That's our flagship.
And the amount of product in there is overwhelming. I mean, your bourbon, your whiskey, your tequila, your wine, your beer. I mean, you name it, it's all in there. And I mean, our surprise pick today, I was surprised that you had that because it is just newly out.
While we are talking, Nick, he was the one who actually texted me the other day about like, hey, do you have this this one something?
Yeah,
I'll let you answer that or give the details on what it won. But yeah, I was like, that name sounds familiar, and
I think we might have it.
yeah.
He's like,
And
and you did. I was like,
I did.
man, that's there you go. That's.
So why don't we get that out?
I think we should.
Well,
All right,
and-
so
So
with no further ado, right?
I don't have
go-
all the details, but
Yeah.
it came from the San Francisco tasting, and they took all the double golds and they put them into the world top shelf bourbon.
So I know they've got multiple double golds, right?
Yep, yep.
So this is the best of the best.
The best of the best double
Okay.
gold. So you've got every perennial really high end bourbon, and this Indiana company won
Wow.
the world champion. So they named the top world bourbon. So yeah, without further ado, I mean, it's
Let's get it out.
it's the Starlight Carl T. Huber, finished in Japanese Mizurana barrel. I mean,
Wow.
it's
Yeah. It's an amazing distillery as well, and they do great releases
yeah.
In Indiana,
in Indiana. And,
Huber Winery.
yeah, and they won some other awards.
Oh
too.
yeah, they
But
got an
then-
award
but
for their
this one,
single barrel
I
as
mean,
well.
This
Yeah.
one,
So let's crack this one open.
I think we should. Why not?
Might have to
Let's
put it in
go.
a different glass. I don't know.
have you had this before?
I've
though?
not. This is the first time right here.
Great.
So yeah, this.
Yeah, when you
wait,
texted me that, like, really?
Really?
so that,
I mean, not that I was surprised on the product, but what?
yes.
It feels good, something local
Oh
here.
yeah, 100%.
Thank you
Before we
for
go forward with that,
helping us out on that.
No worries, man.
out of 10, what do we got right here?
Yeah, so we grade from 1 to 10,
Okay.
and obviously 10 being the highest.
10 is called a freaking Uber.
That-
Let's go get some more.
That's right. Let's call the Uber.
We need it.
So if you keep drinking, everything is 10 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why you always start with the good stuff first, right?
Yeah.
And then you just go to the other stuff later. But yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Me personally, I'll never rate anything 10. That way, because there's always room for improvement.
Right. Exactly.
But this is as high as you can go. I'll give a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 8.9. That's which to me.
I rounded it off.
Yeah. I mean that's good. That's
I'm at
good
an
stuff.
8.5. It is delicious. That's good juice, man.
Oh, you did?
Good job picking that
I
barrel,
mean,
boys.
as far as
Thank you,
a
Brian.
Yeah.
and what's a retail on that? It's less than 70, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's
$70 bucks?
69.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call it 70 or 69. Yeah.
Yep.
Either way. But
So-
yeah, I mean,
You can finish.
you don't
that?
have to.
Well, yes. My gosh.
Oh, this was the second course.
Yeah, I know. Somebody gave us a little deep on the second pour.
What?
Well,
Come on now.
it's okay.
We're experienced.
Hey, you know
mean
what?
You mean the middleman?
I'm the middleman here.
I think we're getting ready.
I'm the wholesaler.
We're getting ready to put the hanger in our smile.
Yeah.
I think mine already might be there.
100%. It's all right. None of us have tried this because
Yeah.
it literally came out
Honestly,
two
I
days
had the
ago.
option, but I said like, okay, you know what? Of the
Whoa.
last year or two, you've seen a lot of bourbons
Right.
there's a
Mizurana,
Yeah.
Mizurar,
well,
whatever.
there was Amburana as well.
Amburana, yeah.
Mizurana, these both.
Yeah.
I think the Mizurana, it's a very expensive one, so that's why.
Yeah.
It's,
About $80, $90 on that one.
No,
Retail.
No.
Oh,
No.
you'll be
Like,
lucky to get
it's
a
like-
pint of that price.
Oh, is that
We
okay?
just won the world bourbon.
No, I'm talking the Amburana.
Oh,
yeah,
the
Amburana, yeah.
Okay, so Amburana is probably
Right.
Yeah, I have that. So Amburana is a Brazilian oak,
Right.
and it's more readily available than a Mizurana,
Yeah.
Yeah, which is Japanese.
Japanese. Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of
I'm trying to-
leather, a lot of leather, and a lot of apricot.
Like I said earlier, my nose is not great, but I'm trying to.
Holy! All right. You're
That's got a little heat on the front end, but oh man, that doesn't drink as high proof as it is. There's no way.
What's the proof on that?
Did I write it down? I don't know. It's,
You can check the bottle.
It's 116 proof,
Okay.
and it's a 7-year. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
that is smooth,
I mean, it
man.
just keeps finishing.
116, 7 years.
You want to
Yeah.
put that next to each other?
Yeah. Yep.
5 and 7, but look at the color.
It just keeps
Amber.
finishing. I
Oh
mean,
man. Great job,
holy
Starlight.
cow.
Great job. And you know what's crazy is,
Oh, yes.
well, I've already put it back down
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Maybe-
But we were sampling a Starlight single barrel pick from a local bourbon society that I belong to, and we were sampling that, and that's probably been, I selected those probably 15 years ago, and they've come a long way. That's very good.
You know what?
Holy cow.
Compared to this, that was pretty close to this one either. I
Yeah.
mean,
We're drinking the world's best bourbon, boys.
I'm blessed.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's loud. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Great
And
job.
I hope our viewers and listeners, they're enjoying their pour as well, whatever
Oh, yeah.
they're drinking right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Cheers to you guys. So
Yeah, cheers to you guys, man. Yeah.
whatever you're drinking,
And wherever you're at.
And feel free to send feedback that what you were sipping on, and
yep, we're looking for things to review. So at the end of the day, we were trying to find things to review and talk about that. It's not the thing that you can't find. We're not doing Pappy 23. We're not doing blah blah blah. We're doing things that you can walk in the store and find.
oh yeah, that's the key. You know, there are more bourbons that are half the price,
Yep.
or at least a lot cheaper and a lot better than
Yeah.
those gimmicky things that people
Yeah.
are looking for.
Right.
Yep. Marketing.
Talking about the gimmicky things, you know, and on the retail side, I'm not sure, I'm still going to bring it up anyways. You know, we get customers, they'll be like, can I help you with something? I don't know, I'm looking for something for my friend. I'm not into bourbon, but he likes something that has a horse on top.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, who's not looking for that, right?
Yeah.
Who's not looking for that?
Yeah.
Talk about marketing.
Yeah, marketing. Yeah. So,
100%.
and then and this time of the year they'll show up like
Yeah. Little Christmas present coming.
So, do you carry Pappy? I said,
Yeah.
yes, we do, but we don't get
It's in,
it.
it's in the, it's in the back.
We'd love to have
We'd
it.
love to have it, you know.
Absolutely.
And people come up with so many weird ways to, like pretending to be dumb enough not to know,
yeah.
what I'm asking for. But we will figure it out. Like, yeah, I know
I
what
can't
you're
hear him on.
Hmm?
I can't hear him on at all
Are you?
anymore.
All right, hang on.
We need to edit this out.
Technical
All right,
issues.
yep, that's better. Much
Better, a little better
Let
there.
him completely
Okay,
out.
yeah.
right.
Sorry, Sooch, I cut you right out, man.
No worries, man. I think he was asking for another pour, and
Something like that.
We were going,
Hey, we're all still learning here, okay? So,
we were talking about what it takes to be a hanger brother.
Oh yeah, you know
I-
we might end up being more technically sound than bourbon sound.
Right. I don't know. It's a toss up.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
It-
Kevin, I'm glad you made this effort.
I've been trying to get you out here, man. We're busy guys, dude. We're running businesses
And families.
and families,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, at the end of the day,
traveling, whatever, you know.
to be a hanger brother, we've got all these things that we look at, and
Right.
faith, freedom, brotherly love, and a good pour.
Oh, wait.
No, that's not funny.
that was-
It's the truth. That's
that
the truth.
That was it too.
But we do have the hanger.
Yeah.
We do have the hanger.
Let's talk about the faith part, Kevin.
You want to do that?
We always try to bring a Bible passage in there to show you guys, hey, you know what? The Bible brings us together, and it's all about Him, and that's why we're here. And today we're talking about Proverbs 27:17. And I'm going to read it. As iron sharpens iron, so does one person sharpen another. I mean, if that doesn't send chills down your spine, I'm not sure what does.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's what the Hanger Brothers are.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's about faith, freedom, and brotherly love, but we're here to build each other up. We're here for each other,
You know, so-
for the country.
So Nick, adding on to your point, so just to let our viewers know, so I was born and raised in India in a different faith,
Yep.
but you know what? These values, the good values,
They transcend.
they transcend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I was raised with the same values in a different religion.
Yep.
So wherever on the globe you're born, you're raised, good values,
Yep.
these come from your parents,
Yeah.
your religion. They make sense everywhere.
And who you become, you know, here's the thing. It's like good people are just good people.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you're a good person, you're just a good person, and you don't allow ideology to.
And those good values connect.
They
real
do.
quick.
All of
Me
us.
and Nick,
They transcend.
we just, I mean, if we think about like since when have been friends,
Yeah.
people ask that question, right?
Yeah, they're like, how do you know each other? Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
it's been a while.
It's been
Yeah.
a while. I don't know.
But like we literally we connected on a life
Yeah,
level.
that's what it is. Yeah.
And
You mind reading that phrase again?
yeah. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. I mean, if you
Yes.
are with the people that are building you up,
I think
then
that,
you're in
that,
the
that,
right place.
We make each other better.
That holds value in every relationship, be it friends, be it a husband and wife,
Right?
be it anyone else who
Right.
knows each other well. It could be working together in a business environment or at a church.
Yeah.
Anywhere, you know.
100%.
That-
And that's what the Hanger Brothers are.
Yep.
We're building each other up. We're here.
And hope you're sharing your pour with a hanger
Yeah.
brother
Right.
as well. Yeah.
It's a call to action.
Yeah.
It's a strength. We're building each other up.
Well, you don't have to like bourbon to be a hanger brother, right?
No, you don't. Absolutely.
Faith, freedom, and brotherly love. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
100%.
Yeah, and you know another thing too is it's how about our boys in blue, right?
Oh,
Armed
God.
forces, serving around the world, serving here locally, whatever,
We're
getting it done. Firefighters, all of them, the first responders. Cheers to you.
Cheers to them.
you guys
because-
are the ones that
yeah.
make this happen.
They make it happen.
Without you,
Because of these guys is why we are sitting here
Yeah.
enjoying our freedom.
Correct. Now, there's been, you know, the support that we get as Americans, right? We're free people.
Oh yeah.
And we're staunch believers in the Constitution. I have a flag flying out in my yard, true patriot, and bourbon, for some reason, just connects. Well, whether it's bourbon or if you like vodka or you like tequila or something else, whatever it might be, or if you don't drink at all, that's okay too.
you don't have to.
You don't have to have alcohol to be a hanger brother,
No.
So
right?
Kevin, you know the name of our stores, High Spirits. You don't have
Spiritually high.
spirits. Yeah. So there-
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. So there's like you don't have to be high to have high spirits.
Correct.
So it's a
No.
different view of
It's a different view. It's how you perceive it. Yeah.
I mean, it can help,
It,
but if you're high on God and you love your country, you love your brothers.
oh yeah.
I mean, come on, man. That's what it's about, and that's what we're about. So,
And I think they're all mutually tied up with each other. You can't do one or the other.
Oh, yeah.
If you're loving your brother, you're loving your country as well. You have, as long as you have those emotions in you, you know, that's, and it's,
That's what it's all about.
well, and you know, what the passage that you read, really, what we should be doing, not in a threatening way, but it's to hold each other accountable.
It's kind of like, get the fuck out of our way if you don't like it.
Right? Yeah. But I mean, you know, let's hold each other accountable as people.
Because we're building each other up.
And, you know,
yeah, it's good to have a friend who can tell you that,
correct.
you know, because a lot of times,
You better,
oh yeah.
you know, yes,
Accountability
those that say
partner.
yes to is no, we don't want to do that. We're going to hold, you know, high performing people, those that enjoy a good little cocktail at the end of the day.
I think our society is moving towards a point where they can't say that you're wrong on your face because they're not, like, they'll agree or so that adds up. Like, you keep doing the same thing, you know? A good friend, like a hanger brother,
A hanger brother.
yeah.
Let's be a hanger. All of us are hanger brothers. You know, some of them are like we're hanger brothers. Other ones are emerging, right? I mean,
Hey, I'm looking forward to a bourbon or something else that we bring over here, and you guys like, what did you bring this?
what did you bring?
What did you bring? I don't like this
Let
animal.
me whisper this.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
It might be.
I don't think
tequila,
there's going to
Sooch.
be anything you bring to this bar that I'm not going to like.
Yeah.
It
I
could,
doubt
it
it.
could be a tequila. Don't talk
I don't
that
care.
stuff.
Hey, I got some good ones. Matter of fact, I asked you. I was like, "Look, dude, I'm not a tequila drinker, but I need some good tequila in my bar." And you're like, "Pick this one here."
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're not ever going to steer me wrong, man.
I like the phrase "Hanger Brothers, Bourbon and Beyond." So we'll go beyond the bourbon
Oh,
side
we're definitely,
someday.
yeah.
That's the
for
thing.
sure.
Beyond means, okay, we might transcend bourbon, but we're also probably going to talk a little bit of faith.
Yeah, that's the beyond part.
Yeah, that's the beyond part. We're going to talk maybe a little bit of politics in there, here and there.
I love politics.
Yeah, we don't want to dilute it, you know, that much, but look, we all come from different backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't mean we have to hate each other, right?
no.
We're going to love each other.
And that's another thing. I think I'd love to argue with you on something that you don't like, because I want people to see.
Yeah, you've got to find conflict.
Yeah, you can still be friends, right?
100%.
With different views. Our society is getting divided on politics. You know,
Well, it's because they
yeah, it's either or.
want you to.
Yeah. So we don't want that to be. We could be on different aisles, different sides on one issue, but still be friends.
100%.
Yeah.
Look, there's not.
It's very difficult to do.
I'm pretty neutral, but I mean, we all believe what we
That's the
believe
job
in.
of a middleman.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I'm right in the middle, man. I mean,
So
come on.
you're the pivot man. Then. Okay.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, Kevin, you're right in the middle.
I'm right in the middle. No, we're all grounded in certain areas, right? Whether it's faith, politics, business,
Sure.
personality, your personal beliefs, whatever that might be. But, personally, I was born and raised as a blue collar guy, and in my role in our business,
I thought you still are.
I am, I mean, I might be in leadership and ownership, but my roots are blue collar. And, that's something what's interesting is you gotta get in the trenches a bit. When you bought your business years ago, there was a lot of grind, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Sooch, I've known you a little bit, maybe not as well as Nick here, but
You know me more than a little bit.
yeah, so there's a lot of grind there, right?
For sure, man.
And so what's interesting with the younger generation is what they see is with the social media, the videos and things like that, they see the result.
Oh yeah, they don't see the hard work.
They don't see the grind, baby. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to have the grind to get to that point, right?
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of grind, and there still is every single day.
And
It's not like you hit a point where you're like,
It could be any profession.
I'm good.
Anything. You want to be a teacher, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a businessman, you want to be an electrician. Everything has to be grinded.
Everything
You have to
grinds.
go
Everything grinds.
the whole 9 yards to get to that point.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Takes time.
It does take time, and it takes
Just like good bourbon.
Right.
It takes time.
it takes time, man.
It takes time.
It does.
That's why Brian didn't release the bourbon.
Brian, you got to come join us.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
He's in.
You're a hanger, brother.
Yeah.
He's in.
He's in. He's in the spirit.
Yeah.
And I bet he's in high spirits right now.
Oh,
That's the thing. It's you got to be in the spirit, right? And
Oh yeah.
are you running low, or you need some?
I'm getting a little low. But
A
it's
little
good.
low?
He
Yeah.
poured
This is-
something from that black.
No.
black-
That's water. This Starlight is. I can see why I want.
Do we want to grade it?
I don't know that I was blessed with the National Bourbon of the Year, but holy cow,
That's pretty darn good.
pretty
You know,
freaking good.
you know what?
Viscosity, the flavor profile,
I don't know how many bourbons
the bite.
I'm sorry, cutting you off.
No.
I'm not sure how many bourbons make
I think
it
they
to
were
that
like-
point where
Yep, the
just
double
just
gold.
just to be judged.
Yep.
But we've seen so many good bourbons being placed in small batches and sent to retail, and we've loved it and hand sealed it, and people have loved
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
But just because there were smaller institutions who couldn't get to that point
Yep.
or didn't have the backup, Starlight's been there for a while,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
has been Hard Truth.
Yeah. They've been.
And they've had national recognitions now.
Yeah.
But hats off to all the master distillers.
Yeah,
who-
congrats to both of you.
Well,
guys for-
what would be interesting to understand is the journey that bourbon took
oh,
to
yeah.
get to that the pinnacle.
I don't think Huber's ever had like national.
Their wine hasn't
accolades.
even hit that.
Well, this year their single barrel bourbon got some good accolades.
Do you have any connections with Starlight?
they're all called away.
Well, they you guys carry all their products, so
we try to get everything that.
Yeah.
I mean,
It would be good to get their master distiller on here.
the next thing I see
I
is
think
a
that'll be-
single barrel high spirit pick from them.
Yeah.
you know what? Coming back to those high spirit picks, me personally, I was trying to get away from the picks that you can get anywhere and
Right.
everywhere. You know, so when we talk about the bourbon bubble being busted and all that, and I don't think we talked it today, but in general, people do talk about like, is this bubble going to burst and there's declines in the sales? I don't see the decline in sales in bourbon, but the inflation, the fake bubble has
Right.
busted.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the price is going through the roof.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
oh, everything's $150 now.
Because they bought it from somebody else,
Yeah.
Resold it.
resold it with a different label, you know?
Yep.
It's like buying a Ferrari with an engine of a Toyota.
Fiat,
Not that
yeah.
Toyota
Yeah.
is a bad one, but
Yeah.
don't charge. Toyota's
Yeah.
a great engine,
Yeah.
but don't charge the Ferrari pricing,
Yeah.
you know?
100%.
Same thing, but I think barrels like Starlight and Hard Truth are the ones that gonna keep coming back.
Oh yeah, and that's why they're doing as well as they are,
Yeah.
because they're going in, they're finding the people that like it, and they're hitting what they like to buy.
The best thing about these folks, they would tweak it to the way we want it. It's not like, okay, this is it, this is how you get it. No.
Yeah.
You tell us what you want.
Right?
And every market's different, right?
Every market's different.
Every market's different.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have like, obviously you have your flagship store, and then you have a lot of other satellite stores. Is there a memorable customer experience or like a customer interaction that is memorable to you or your staff? I mean, they report back to you like, hey, look, man, Nick was in here today and just bitching.
It was amazing.
It was amazing
You
experience.
saved my life. You did CPR on my
All
mom.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's always there's no day that goes by without something like that. But recently, this guy who shows up at our store talks to my manager. I'm in the back office doing some behind the scene things, and
Counting money. Oh,
I wish, you know, I wish.
I wish.
Yeah.
We wish we had stacks of money, right?
Everything's CC now, credit cards.
Mhm.
Yeah, everything's legit.
The 3% processing fee.
Yeah.
Processing fee. But anyways, thanks for interrupting, Nick.
yeah.
Thanks for the reality check.
But anyways, so this guy comes to my manager and tells me, "Oh, I'm friends with the owner, and he asked me to come to the store and pick up this allocated bottle." And he's back there. Like, she comes to me and this guy is here, and I said, "What's his name?" I said, "I mean, I know probably 5 people by that name, but." I looked at the camera and said, "This face doesn't look familiar." I go to him and he said, "How can I help you?" He said, "I know the owner."
yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
And he asked me to come here and get this thing. I said, "FYI."
how's that working out for you?
Oh, anyways, I tell my customers like those, I tell them like, "Hey, by the way, ABC Bank's the owner, and I
Yeah.
payments to them."
I understand that. Yeah. I understand
I
that.
make payments to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you want to write the check, then
Yeah.
we're good.
I mean, like, I brought it up earlier, like, people would come up with different excuses to grab a bottle of something. And especially this time of the year, from now till the year end, because there's a lot of releases that are the allocated releases. And we get barely enough we can't even post it on our
No.
social media, like, 'cause
Right.
people will pour in to get it, and then it hurts us to. So what we try to do is like we pile up everything, and I tell my staff like pass it on to our regular customers
We're gonna
supported us,
we're gonna do a drop. Yep.
who supported us throughout the year.
Yeah.
We don't have to post like, hey, this is going to be a bourbon release or this or that. Hey, they've supported us. They through a thick and thin, you know.
Yeah.
And if they need something, we'll make it happen.
Oh yeah.
Well, so let me ask you this. What is the most enjoyable part of what you do? Besides drinking the bourbon
No.
and anything else,
So,
the people side of it.
so the drinking the bourbon is always the second best part. The first best part is knowing more people who think like you, are great people to talk to, be friends, and I think it's this profession has increased my family.
Yeah.
You know,
It is a family, isn't it?
I've come across a lot of good souls and a lot of good people who've done great things in life. You know, when people think about liquor stores and alcohol, there's a negative side of it too, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel sorry for that, and we don't support any part of it. You know, anything could be, even sugar taken in excess is not good.
It's not good, right?
So, and so is
That's a good way to put that.
Yeah. So is everything else.
Right.
I mean, if you take that part away, this business has brought me in contact with so many great people,
Yeah.
and I've made so many friendships.
Yeah.
And
I value our friendship.
Well, I would say Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron.
Sharpens iron.
So, I mean,
Hanger Brothers.
that's what the Hanger Brothers is.
Yeah.
We're here to build each other up
Yeah.
and create an amazing network.
So, what would you say is your most rewarding? Like, hey, I mean, Sooch, you've been through the grind, man, for the last 17, 18 years, right?
I'm still going through
Well,
it.
likewise, right? I mean, if you're in business, the grind is every day.
It's every day.
There's never an easy point,
There's
right?
never an easy point.
So, but what has been your most what has been most rewarding for you in doing what you're doing?
You know, 'tis the season. It's that time of the year when families get together. You know,
Yeah. And for reference, we're about ready to come up on Thanksgiving, so whenever this airs, yeah.
Right
so,
there.
I don't know when this is going to be online.
Yeah.
Couple days,
So,
yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we are just before Thanksgiving,
Little splash.
and Christmas is around the corner.
Oh yeah, I'll take another splash. Heck yeah. Are you kidding me?
World's best bourbon. I mean, why
I
not?
mean, it is the world's
Yeah.
best bourbon.
Can I switch to Brian's
Absolutely.
or Nick's pick?
You can do the next pick.
Let's do Nick's pick. Yeah. So I recall a story here. This was last year, and an old lady. She walks into our store and is talking to our cashier or manager, whoever was there. Her son was coming back from Iraq, and she wanted a really high-end bourbon that's really highly sought. I won't name it today, but
Sure.
if I was to sell it to anybody, even you would,
Anybody.
even you as my friend would be comfortable paying double the price.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not kidding you. You love to pay double
No.
the price of my retail.
And that goes back to our American values.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
She
giving
said,
back.
My son's coming back home, and he's been always talking about ever having
A
this,
bourbon,
a
yep.
bourbon like this.
Absolutely.
You know, and I was like, this will be an honor. You know,
I'm going to help you out.
I'm gonna help you out. Yeah. So, just that, I think, giving that bottle to her at regular retail,
Yep.
and I was hesitant to charge regular retail because I
Yeah,
wasn't
you like,
sure.
let me give it to you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I don't know if she's gonna afford $60 for this bottle.
Right.
I could have sold that for whatever. You know, not that I do,
Right.
but that was so rewarding. You know, these moments, this time of the year when families get together and it's emotions
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
everything. And this is the great thing about bourbon is it brings those emotions and love
It does.
out and get families together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What-
There's other zillion reasons to be together.
Yeah.
This just, I think, adds.
So were you at what? So you delivered on that. And what?
I mean, that's
And
the
so
Hanger- that's the
obviously she
Hanger
probably didn't
Brothers
know what she
credo.
was getting.
She didn't know exactly what she was getting. She
But you
knew-
delivered.
She knew what she was getting, but not what. She didn't know everybody else was looking. There was like zillion people others looking for it, and they couldn't get it.
So this is this goes in the Wayback Machine a little bit, maybe a few years back. But you delivered a bottle of bourbon to my office. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
So look, at the time, I want you to understand this. I didn't understand how special that was. I do now. And I want you to know how much I appreciate that.
Thanks, man.
You delivered for me. I didn't know at the time, and that's on me. But that's that was
I remember going to. I don't. Remember,
that was a
I don't-
so here's the deal. I
I
was
don't remember the circumstances. I
No,
remember going to the office and
yes,
delivering it.
you did. So here's the thing. Way back then, so at that time, that day, when you came to my office, which I so much appreciate because we're all pretty busy, man, being business owners, right? And so that day was a pretty tough day for me.
Okay.
And there was a lot going on, and it was a tough day. So I may not have given you the time nor the attention that you deserved.
No, I don't know.
And I just want you to know that you bringing that to me, looking back on that, let me tell you, man, that's a big deal. And I didn't want us to leave this
No.
without telling you that, because
I don't
Dude,
remember the time. I
yeah,
remember moments.
no, I know.
I do remember that moment.
You brought it to me in at that time, because I've reflected on that
You need
moment.
to fix your Google direction there too, because it, it took me a while to get to that point. Yeah.
We're kind of in a, we're in a little tough spot there,
Middle
but
of nowhere.
yeah, but it's okay. I just want you to know, man, I really appreciate you bringing that to me. And
Anything for Hanger Brothers.
yeah, no, I mean, back in those times we were Hanger Brothers, but we weren't Hanger Brothers, but now we are. So,
We didn't know it, but we were.
but so look, what a opportunity to meet with you.
Yep.
A local business owner. So while you may have not been here, but you came here
Yeah.
and you brought a vision and an idea to our local market.
You know what?
So
I can let me rephrase that. The local market gave me that vision and ideas. I'm blessed.
however that happened and how it unfolds. So to me as a local business owner, we get humbled every day. We really do. And you use the humility to learn from it. What can we do better? And how can I grow my business to serve my employees and my customers better, right? And you've done that, man. You really have. I commend you.
I think it's all about God's grace.
Yes,
And
He gives us, right,
He gives us. And I
what we earn.
overheard a quote that said, like, when you think your brain's working, it's actually the God Spirit behind you.
God's Spirit behind you. I believe that.
Yeah, it's yeah.
100%.
And you could be the smartest person in the world with the best ideas, and you would be the biggest flop.
Oh, if you try to go against what he's
That's so
trying
much
make
truth
you
to
do.
that.
Yeah.
There really is so much truth to that.
Yep. He knows, and he will give it to you. So
And again, I keep going on now, but
No.
there's another quote that I read. If you want to see God laugh, tell him what your plans are.
yeah,
I know it.
yeah. Ha, ha.
He just goes, yep,
That's
Yeah,
that's
okay.
a good one.
sounds great.
That's what you plan, okay?
Okay.
And
There-
push the button B here.
Yep, but,
Absolutely.
I have,
Yeah,
I've experienced that
yeah,
personally multiple
yeah.
times.
Again, hard work does reap fruits, but with the good intent.
Yeah.
As long as you have good intent and God's always graceful to people who
Yep.
think of people around them.
The,
Man, we just-
blessings are there.
They really are. And I mean, I don't know about you guys. I don't know your prayer habits, but I pray every morning. And I always pray for my family, pray for my friends. And, the Hanger Brothers, it's obviously a good cocktail.
How did you come up with the term hangover?
All right, so that's a great question. And so we actually
in the last episode.
we did, but
we'll go back
let's
over it.
recap. No, you asked the question. We're going to answer that for you, and that's absolutely fair. So we're on the way back from Hard Truth to a bourbon tasting where we met Brian. He took us on
got
a
to
wonderful
hang out.
tour, and we got to hang. Yeah, we got to hang out with him.
We drank a lot of bourbon.
And he
that
was
day.
able to bring us through the science and the business and all of that. I mean, I probably asked him a million questions because
I can see you asking them.
I'm an inquisitive guy, So we were on the way home. And, well, I may have bought a bourbon of theirs, and we may have opened it on the way home.
We were good to go on the way home, and we're like, "Hey, let's get something
We
from the
probably
gift shop."
to
go home.
Yeah, and we did.
Yeah, we did.
And so we opened
And we
that.
had a DD.
We did have a DD. My girlfriend Christy, she and his wife Marla, God love them, they had to listen to us all the way
They're
home.
amazing.
But I will say this.
I feel for them.
I know.
I do.
I do
They've
too.
done-
I mean,
they've done that.
in real time. I mean, so anyways, we're on the way back, and Christy said, so we're just talking.
We're
Oh my
kind of
God.
recapping like all
The whole day.
like everything we talked about.
Such
all,
an amazing
like,
day.
This mash bill, that mash bill, blah 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 blah, bourbon. And Chrissy's like, "You guys know so much about bourbon. You guys should do a podcast."
So it's all Christy's fault. Huh?
It is.
Well,
She developed the logo, which everybody knows, and so it's like,
You look lot younger, Nick. And then
yeah.
so do I, right? Well, I got my gray hair going.
yeah, she did a fair job to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That was a long time ago.
You actually have pectoral muscles in that picture. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's my man boob.
Is that your man boobs?
Yeah.
Your moobs?
My boob.
But no, she did, and she went to work, man. I mean, she did, and she said, "You got to do a podcast." We were like, "Yeah, we'll call it the Hanger Brothers." And so, it's a credo. I mean,
Yeah.
look, everybody, honestly, faith, freedom, and brotherly love.
So Kevin and I have been friends since for 25 plus years, and it's like, hey, let's bring people into what we believe.
Yeah.
It's faith, freedom, and brotherly love, and add a little bit of bourbon in there, and have amazing friends like you and you guys.
There's a quote that says, "When the wine is in, the wit is out."
Yes.
But again, I would say when the bourbon's in, you're, I'll call the religious side of your person. Give it whatever name it just pours out.
Yeah.
Your emotions, your negativity is
The energy is
Should be gone.
It's in the backside of your truck,
Yeah.
and
Well, we developed this idea on the way back from that visit, and it's been great. Now, obviously, this is our second episode. You've been great. Thank you so much
thank you for having me.
for giving up your time. And
Blessed.
yeah, I mean, I know you probably didn't know what you were walking into. It's like, what is this? What are these guys doing? I don't know what these guys are doing, but and we don't know where this is going to go, Sooch. I mean, you're an amazing friend.
That's the thing, we are not here for viewership or likes or how many subscriptions, nothing. We're just letting out our own emotions and feelings out and
100%. And that,
sharing it with like-minded people.
Right.
I feel like there's a lot of people out here that are following exactly what we do.
This is a great way to broaden the Hanger Brothers community.
Could be,
Yep.
and it should be, and we want you to come back
There's no
again.
limit to how many Hanger Brothers can be in.
You're a hanger brother already, brother.
Yeah.
You're by default, man. You're the one feeding us these bad things, man, with all this bourbon, right? Great bourbon. No, you're
If you say
Great
so,
bus-
that's fine.
No.
If your girlfriend says that, I'm in trouble.
yeah. I'm in trouble.
He said, if you say so.
No.
No.
You're we appreciate you. We just want you to know you're our guest. We appreciate you, what you bring to Evansville, right? To a local business community, what you're doing and how you're doing it, and how you've aligned yourself with the folks around this town. You know how that works, right?
You know what?
And it's tough every single day, right?
I think it was tough to begin with. It's an easy flow moving from this point.
But the grind was
The
there.
grind's always there. You know, you can be. My dad passed away in his 80s. I think he was going through some kind of a grind, and that at his
Guarantee he was.
he was. Yeah. So at every age, there's always a grind. You know, that's what shapes
Yeah,
you. You know,
right.
That's what
Right.
the manlyhood is like. You don't have to be. The muscles don't make a man. How
Yes.
you go
It's
through
the credo.
yeah.
It's the credo that makes a man.
Right.
Yeah. So the grind, you know, going through the troubles of life.
Troubles of life and business, all of it.
Yeah. And it could be family troubles, your financial troubles, emotional troubles, your religious troubles, everything. You know, it's so easy to just fall for them. The manlyhood is what takes you through and get out of it.
Taking ownership of it
Yeah.
and dealing with it and going through the stuff, man, and being able to problem solve and not blame anybody else
Oh yeah. No.
and take ownership of it. Some things happen
So
to
easy to
us.
blame. So easy to blame.
So easy to blame.
Yep.
The thing about it is you got to be able to have the humility to say, okay, all right, maybe this wasn't 100% my fault, but I got something in there, or maybe it was all me,
You know
right?
what? Since we are Hanger Brothers, and once this goes live, I love our listeners and audience to give us feedback.
Give us feedback,
If they have something that we can discuss on,
right?
other than bourbon,
It's okay.
Right.
If you say you guys suck, I'm good with that.
no. Just kidding.
No, I'm serious. I mean,
But
because
again-
all that is good, right?
Bourbon I might,
It's a unifying.
Unifying,
It's
yeah.
like a universal unifier.
you never know, having a few pours of bourbon here and a few pours of bourbon over there,
Right.
and they send us a query and be like friends and hang brothers all
So
together, there might be a solution for something.
Yeah.
If we can make one life
Better.
change
Yeah.
better,
100%.
I think the job's done.
The job's done. That's the thing. Don't ever give up on yourself.
Never.
Be a fighter, no matter where you're at in life.
And again, before I came here, I'd never asked, like, what's the whole idea behind this?
Yeah.
You call, hey,
Like,
Sooch,
hey,
this is
Sooch,
what
come
we're
on.
doing. Yeah, okay, I'll be there.
I'm there.
I'm loving this actually now. 'Cause,
Oh.
this is, bourbon always takes a back seat.
Right. But this
It always
shows-
leads to something good, though.
Something good.
It always leads to
This,
something good.
this literally shows what our lives are.
That's right.
Like, who are you and what do you truly believe?
Yeah.
So, the Hanger Brothers credo is what we are.
Faith, freedom, and brotherly love, man.
And we'd love to learn from our audience about
Yes.
their faith and their
Yep.
beliefs
And-
and how those change their lives. You never know. It might enlighten us and change.
We're good for feedback.
If we can help one person,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah.
100%. Because we
Let's,
love you guys.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We love you guys and you women. I mean, we're not going to cut it off.
No, not at all.
It's
It's just everybody. So, bourbon transcends That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Sex, religion, faith, politics. This transcends all of them, and it cuts through all of that. And so, what we're speaking to everyone. You may not agree with us on every point. You may agree to us on some.
Oh, hopefully not.
And that's okay.
Not.
Yeah, I know, right?
You
Let's
only
debate.
Talk about everything people like.
Kevin, you know, how many arguments do you have with your girlfriend? I have with my wife every morning. We have discussions and arguments both at the same time. You know,
Yep.
no one is always on the same page.
Correct.
That's the beauty of
If you agree with everything, it's like, oh yeah.
Everything's up for debate, right?
everything's.
Yeah, everything's up for
But the
debate.
good thing is how two people with different ideas can still cling on to each other and carry on.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly. That I mean, honestly, it's what makes the world go around, man.
yeah.
Hey, right? So let's do this. What we've not done is grade the Starlight.
Holy cow.
What's our grade? I mean, it won bourbon. What did this win?
The top shelf 2025
San Francisco.
San Francisco number
Bourbon of the
one
year.
Bourbon of the year.
So it's the gold of the golds, right?
Gold.
Yeah.
Double gold. And it's hard to beat that.
All right.
I mean, they went against all the monsters.
Now,
I'm biased here.
I know you are.
I am biased.
You like your store pig.
I like it.
I know it.
Again, it's right there.
Yeah.
So
It's just,
I'll give this a 9 as well.
I do like 9.3. It does a little more, but it's got the toffees. It's got a little more cover. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty.
I'm going to give it an 8-9. I'm going to be a little tougher.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.9 as well.
You're going to give it 8-9? Yeah. No, I think 8-9's good.
Not because it's any less than the other one.
Right?
But here's the deal. When they
the
graded
thing, I'm gonna
that,
back up the
how
truck
was
on
their
that.
scale, right?
Oh.
But I will say this.
They did a double blind.
don't
tasting
take
of
us
all the
wrong.
Double gold.
That is worth the purchase.
But can I add something?
Absolutely.
I think Indiana bourbon gets a 10 here.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
Ah,
We got two.
we got two Indiana bourbons sitting here.
Bourbon's in
That's
here.
Neck to neck, man.
To neck, yeah. We can compete with Kentucky.
We can. Oh, are you kidding me? I think these folks here have it figured out, and they've got some great bourbons there. So,
Yep.
now look,
Absolutely.
we just want to say thank you for sticking with us. As you can tell, we've went like this.
We've gone
Yeah,
a little bit.
as the podcast is
I
going.
hope you did too.
Yeah, we hope you did too.
Absolutely. Well,
But look, we're looking for your feedback. We're still new at this, and we will be until our 1,000,000th episode. Whether it's audio, visual stuff, if it's content, if it's talking points, we have a great guest on with us today. Just
Thanks for having me.
thank you, Sooch.
Thank you, Nick.
It's been a great time here in the old bar. And look,
Are you trying to brag here?
well,
no, I'm
I
not.
just want
No,
to tell you guys that the Hanger Brothers represent faith, freedom, and brotherly love over a good pour.
yeah,
So you guys are awesome.
So-
Love you.
Faith
freedom and brotherly love
over
A good pour.
Good.
over a good pour. That's
Right.
exactly right.
100%.
So much love, and until the next time.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Out past the pines where the creek runs deep, there's a circle of men, promises they keep. Hands calloused, hearts on fire, living by a code that'll never tire. They say it's about more than blood, it's faith, freedom, and brotherly love. We're the Hanger Brothers standing tall, bourbon in hand and a prayer for all. For God, for country, for the red, white, and blue. Doing what we'll do and what we do. Hanger Brothers through and through. We build with grit, not just our hands. Raise our flags high across this land. A Sunday morning, him a Friday night toast. It's the little things that mean the most. It's not the title, it's the creed. It's the way we live, the lives we lead. We're the Hanger brothers standing tall, bourbon in hand and a prayer for all. For God, for country, for the red, white, and blue. Who do and will do, and what we do. Hanger brothers through and through. It's not the title, it's the creed. It's the way we live, the lives we lead. We're the Hanger brothers standing tall, bourbon in hand and a prayer for all. For God, for country, for the red, white, and blue. Who do and will do, and what we do. Hanger brothers through and through. We build with grit, not just our hands. Raise our flags high across this land. A Sunday morning, him a Friday night toast. It's the little things that mean the most. It's not the title, it's the creed. It's the way we live, the lives we lead. We're the Hanger brothers standing tall, bourbon in hand and a prayer for all. For God, for country, for the red, white, and blue. Who do and will do, and what we do. Hanger brothers through and through.